There is new grumbling tonight here in Washington about a lack of transparency at best, stonewalling at worst from the Obama administration. It's not coming from just Republicans on Capitol Hill. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel tells us who's complaining now.
47 inspectors general assigned to go after waste, fraud, and mismanagement are blasting the Justice Department, the Peace Corps, and the Chemical Safety Board for withholding information, claiming it is privileged. That's nearly 2/3 of the government's independent watchdogs who signed this letter sent to the top oversight leaders on Capitol Hill. Chairman Issa calls their complaints extremely troubling.
These agencies were anecdotal examples that they wanted us to see that were fairly public. Most often, IG activities are not public until they're completed. So some of the best examples of obstruction probably are the ones the IGs don't want to say in a public format.
The inspectors general wrote that the privileged interpretation of the law represents, quote, potentially serious challenges to the authority of every inspector general and our ability to conduct our work thoroughly, independently, and in a timely manner. The IG's note a 1978 act ensures that the inspectors general have, quote, complete, unfiltered, and timely access to all information and materials without unreasonable administrative burdens. Issa says the letter is unprecedented.
I've never seen a letter like this, and my folks have checked. There's never been a letter even with a dozen IGs complaining. This is the majority of all inspectors general saying that not just in the examples they gave, but government-wide, they see a pattern that's making them unable to do their job.
In the Justice Department example, the letter says it withheld records for 3 reviews until it found they were helpful to the department's top leadership. Justice spokesman Brian Fallon said everything sought was provided and, quote, because the documents at issue included grand jury material, credit reports, and other information whose dissemination is restricted by law, it was necessary to identify exceptions to the laws to accommodate the Inspector General's request. Issa says the IG's independent authority should be respected.
If there's anyone that should have transparency, it should be the watchdogs inside the government working for the president.
Expect hearings on this issue when Congress returns. Issa says since there is bipartisan respect for inspectors general,